Woo!
What are we here for?
Interviewing.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
What is an interview?
I don't know.
You don't know what an interview is? You agreed to be in one? What did you think was going to happen?
Just me answering questions?
Okay. So you ready to answer some questions?
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Were there any questions you wanted me to start with?
No.
Was there anything that you really want to talk about?
No.
Okay. I started Leander's questions with one about religion. Do you know what religion is, or do you have a feeling when you hear the word
I
religion?
don't want to talk about that.
No, you don't want to start with that one?
No.
Okay, let's start with school.
Okay.
What do you think about what do you feel when you hear the word school?
People going into a building, learning things, and then leaving in a couple hours.
Okay. Do you like school?
Yeah.
Do you remember anything about school?
I remember my friends.
Yeah. Do you remember any stories from school?
No. I remember when Leander was in first grade and his teacher, Miss Wright, which is my teacher, and the students, when she was out of the room, they all hid, and one hid behind her chair. When she came back, there was a couple all of them were on the carpet except that one, except one little boy. And when Miss Wright came to sit in her chair, he pulled it out so she couldn't sit down. She sat on the floor.
Do you remember any of your own stories?
No.
You don't remember school at all?
I do.
What do you remember about school?
My friends.
What grades have you completed?
Preschool, first grade, and second grade. No, only first grade.
What are the schools you've gone to? You don't have to whisper. You can just say. You don't remember?
I don't remember.
You don't remember what schools you've been to?
I can't remember the first school.
Where was your first school?
In Eugene.
Can't remember the name of Sudbury.
And I can remember Sitberry, Little Seeds, and Ardenwald.
What was Sudbury?
Sitberry was a priest. I can't remember because I didn't even finish preschool, so I don't know.
Okay, what was Little Seeds?
Little Seeds is a preschool.
What kind of preschool?
A nature preschool.
What did you do there?
I made a scarecrow. My whole class made a scarecrow, and 3 people, me and 2 other people, went to a new school next year, and we were in the next grade. We were in kindergarten.
Okay, what was kindergarten like?
Kindergarten was fun.
Where was kindergarten?
In Ardenwald.
What kinds of things did you do in kindergarten in Ardenwald?
Basically the same as first grade, but just less complicated.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay, what do you think about when you hear the word money?
Money.
Do you have any feelings about money?
No.
You don't like money?
I do.
Oh, so you like money?
Mm-hmm.
What is money?
Money is something you use so you can have food and everything you need to stay alive.
have any other thoughts about money?
No.
What about family? Any feelings about family?
No.
You don't have any feelings about family at all. Are you happy that you have a family?
Mhm.
So you're happy that you have a family.
Yeah.
So what do you think about your family?
I like my family.
What's your family? What does family mean?
I don't know.
So you like it, but you don't know what it is.
My family means love.
It means love. What does it mean? Does it mean love?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who said it means love, and I'm just asking you what you mean. There's no right or wrong answers. I'm just asking you questions of what you think about stuff, what you feel about stuff. All you have to do is tell me what comes into your mind.
They can't stretch. I don't know.
You don't know what comes into your mind?
I do, but I don't. A fire truck.
A fire truck? Fire truck comes into your mind when you think about family and love? Family, love, fire truck.
No.
No? Well, you said love.
Fire.
That's fire.
And then fire truck.
So when you hear family, you think love, and then you think fire and fire truck.
Yeah.
Why?
Sometimes.
Why?
Because there can be fires in houses that families live. Then the fire truck comes and gets the fire to go away.
Okay, so that's what you think about when you.
Sometimes.
Okay, what about other times?
I don't know. Can't remember.
What about in general?
What does that mean?
That means that's not like an only sometime thing, like a most of the time. Like that's what it means, kind of thing.
I don't get it.
Okay. What do you think about Santa Claus?
I think he's real.
Okay. What does it mean for Santa Claus to be real?
He can. I don't know.
Do you know what real means?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you mean when you say real?
I don't know.
Okay, what about the Easter Bunny?
I don't believe.
What?
I don't believe in Easter Bunny.
Nobody can see you. What?
Oh no.
What about the Easter Bunny?
I don't believe in Easter Bunny.
So the Easter Bunny isn't real?
No.
What about the Tooth Fairy?
I don't believe in the Tooth Fairy either.
What about leprechauns for St. Patrick's Day?
I believe in the leprechauns.
Okay, what about God?
I don't believe in them.
What's the difference between God and Santa Claus?
Santa Claus delivers presents to everybody, and God doesn't.
What do you think God means when people say the word God?
I don't know every time.
Okay, what do you think lots of people mean? You can even say the different kinds of things that people mean. Sometimes you can say it means this to whatever group of people.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you? When you say you don't believe in God, what don't you believe in? What is it specifically that you're saying? I don't believe in. What are you thinking? What does that God mean that you don't believe in?
I don't know.
Okay, what about life? Where do you think life came from?
Other nature, other life,
Okay,
before this life.
what about on this planet? What about the first life on this planet?
And we could see it.
What?
If we were alive on it, we wouldn't be able to see it because it was too small.
Right, but where do you think that life came from?
Other like dust and stuff like that. That's how the planets were made too.
How were the planets made?
I don't understand what you're saying.
You just said that's how the planets were made too. So I asked you, how were the planets made?
They're made with dust and other things like dust.
Look at this. It shakes up here.
I don't know.
You don't have to know things. What about death?
I don't like it
You don't like death? Why not?
because I don't like it.
Don't like what?
Death.
What about it that makes you not like it?
I don't know. I just don't like it.
Okay, but what are you afraid of when you're saying I don't like it? Nothing? You don't care if anybody dies? You just don't like death in general?
I do.
Okay, so what don't you like?
I don't like the sadness about the dying.
You don't like the sadness about what dying?
The people and animals that die.
Do you think you're going to die someday?
Yeah, I know I'm gonna die someday.
And then what?
And then I won't be here anymore.
Will you be anywhere?
Yeah.
You think so? You're going to go somewhere after you die?
Little pieces of me when they die, they'll go into the earth and will be in the earth.
Okay. But will it be you?
They'll be parts of me.
What do you think about the future of your education?
I don't know what you said.
The future of your education. Like, where do you think you're going to go to school next?
I don't know.
What happens after Ardenwald?
I'm in middle school.
Do you have an idea where you're going to go to middle school?
No.
Okay. What happens after
Except
middle
the
school?
Welling,
What happens after middle school?
I go to college.
College is after middle school?
Mm,
Okay. Where are you going to go to college?
I don't even know.
What do you think about when you hear the word work?
Jobs and the people go places so they can get money so they can live.
Do you have any feelings about work?
No.
Is there a work that you want to do?
Artist, gymnast, and a singer.
What?
Artist, gymnast, and singer.
Okay. So what kind of artist?
Like just painting and stuff like that.
Stuff like painting? What does that mean?
I want to do every kind of coloring and drawing and stuff, but I don't want to be like an artist in a book or something. I don't want to be an artist in a book.
You don't want to illustrate books?
No.
No.
I just want to have big canvases like these, but big, so I can paint and color and draw them.
Okay. So you want to be an artist. What were the other things you wanted to be?
Gymnast and singer.
Gymnast and singer? What kind of gymnast?
I don't know any kinds of gymnastics, really.
Okay. Some kind of gymnastics.
Yeah.
Okay. What about singer?
Just a singer.
Just a singer? What kind of singer?
Just singing different music and stuff.
Different music? What kind of music?
Making my own music from other songs.
Do you like music?
Yeah.
What kind of music do you like?
Movie music.
Movie music? What do you think about music in general?
I like it.
You like music? And you like movie music most?
Mm.
Is that your favorite kind of music to listen to? Like, what kind of movie?
The Greatest Show.
Oh, The Greatest Showman? Like a musical?
Yeah.
Music from a musical. What about sports? Do you like any sports? What do you think about when you hear the word sports?
Basketball, baseball, soccer, football.
Do you like it?
I like basketball.
You like playing basketball? Did you like playing any other sports?
Not really.
So if you wanted to play more sports, you want to play more basketball, did you want to try any other new sports?
No.
None that you know of.
No.
But you want to play more basketball? What do you want for your life?
I don't know.
Well, you want to play more basketball. You want to be a gymnast, a singer, an artist. What else do you want? What do you want your life to be like when you're grown up?
I don't know.
What do you like about your life?
My friends.
Any particular friends?
Elijah, Amelia, Chloe, you.
Any other friends?
Yeah, but I can't name them all because they have a lot.
Okay. Do you like your life?
Yeah.
What do you think about life?
I don't know.
Okay, what do you think of our religion?
I don't want to talk about that.
Well, it's going to be just as quick as we'll talk about everything else, since you haven't really had much to say about anything.
I just the last thing.
We can stop whenever you want. This is for you.
I want to stop now.
All right, we're done.